I am Wout and I'm taking on a full Ironman. I'm a total amateur who's documenting the journey, the highs, the lows and everything in between. The TT bike I bought a couple months ago is quite an older model, and also the front wheel is quite old. It was still a full aluminium front wheel. And on the video I made about it, someone left a comment that recommended me to look for a more aerodynamic front wheel. If you didn't see that video, I recommend you to watch that first, because in that video I explained why I bought that bike and what bike it was. But for a bit of context, I bought a second-hand older TT bike and it already had a full disc wheel at the back, but apparently the front wheel is not that aero. So I started looking on the second-hand market and I found a pretty good deal. Someone offered it to me for 60 euros and it was a wheel that was barely used. It's a Mavic Cosmic, if I'm not wrong, and it's full carbon with a depth of 50 millimeters. I went and picked it up. I had a lot more footage about the pickup and installation, but unfortunately the footage got lost, so I only have this time lapse. And this is how the new wheel looks. Apart from the rims, which is aluminium, for the brakes, it's all carbon. I'm very happy with how it looks. It definitely looks faster than the old one. For some reference, this was the old wheel, so visually it's a big upgrade. Hopefully it's also a big upgrade in speed. As you may know, I'm also sharing this bike with my dad, and I bought this wheel also as a bit of a surprise. So I drove to his house and showed him the new wheel. I took it for a couple of rides and the wheel feels very smooth. But honestly, pace-wise, I don't feel that much of a difference. But to be fair, I'm still averaging at around 27, max 28 km per hour. And at that pace, the aero gains are quite small. But it's also an upgrade I did for the future. So when I get faster, I'm sure that this wheel will help a lot. The comment also said to not go deeper than 50 mil, because otherwise steering gets difficult when you have crosswinds. And honestly, you feel the difference with this wheel and my previous wheel. And I'm glad that I listened and I didn't go deeper. And it feels very manageable.